Hello, story number 41 here. Um, Backyard visitor. This is something that's going on right now. And I didn't really want to tell this story at my house or my backyard because it is ongoing as of I speak, whatever. Um, I don't want to really invite or encourage anything. It's pretty hot out here, but it's nice, breeze. Yeah, I live in the middle of the village, Moravia, and it's a small town. And this has to do with some paranormal, three different paranormal events that have happened within the past 3 weeks. I say backyard visitor because that's pretty much what's going on. I sit out a lot in my backyard. There's really not a lot to do in this village, especially with the COVID thing and everything shut down. So I sit out back and start a little fire and sit around, talk to friends, or sit out there alone with my dog and cook out, have a few beers, probably more than I should be, but kind of in a bit of a rut with this whole COVID thing. But I thought I should post a video. Hope you all are well. So, three different things have happened in my backyard. I'll post some pictures of my backyard, but let me explain it. If this is the road, here's my house. My backyard's a small little plot. I'll post pictures. It's totally enclosed. Nobody could really get in to my backyard unless I let them in. Because you got a garage here. If this is my house and my backyard's here, got a garage, fence, house, another fence, barn, and a barn. It's totally closed in all the way around by a garage and two barns and fencing, tall fencing. And at any rate, I'm at the village fairgrounds, which we're not, there's my motorbike. We're not using this year because of COVID. Usually there's a big carnival here, pretty good time for a small town. Used to have horse races on the track and the VFWs over there. So I decided to come out here and do this video here instead of my backyard or house for reasons already stated. All right, what has happened? All right, it's which the first thing to happen to me, I was sitting out back around 10 o'clock at night, and it's totally quiet. There's no people around. Everybody's gone to bed, presumably. I'm just sitting out there with my dog, alone with my dog, around the fire, kind of lost to my own thoughts. Was not expecting anybody. I don't have people that drop in on me a whole lot. Suddenly I hear a young woman's voice, and she says, "Hello there," and she's right behind me. It sounded very friendly, no accent to it. Sometimes I've heard spirits and they have a kind of an antiquated way they talk, like they call me sir and things like words they don't use. I didn't think it was spirit. So I hear a young woman, sound like she was about 5-10 feet behind me. She says, "Hello there." I turn around, nobody there. I was kind of surprised. Nobody should have been there. I would have heard them. There's no way somebody could have got back there without me knowing about it. But it sounded clear, sounded like a very friendly young woman, and me, of course, I'm always liking company. And she says, "Hello there," and I turn around, nobody. I'm looking around, where is she? This is some kind of game. And she says, "Can't you see me?" She says, "I'm right here." And I'm looking all over. I'm thinking this is some kind of a game. It's kind of bizarre. So I just kind of, after looking around, I don't see anything. I just go back, like, wonder what's up with that. Then she says, "I'm right behind you. Turn around and look. I'm standing right behind you. Can't you see me?" I turn around. This time I get up, and I'm looking around. I don't see anybody. And I think, oh, this is really strange. But she sounded very friendly. Sounded like a young woman. Kind of friendly, playful, maybe even playful. So I don't think I just brushed it off. went on with whatever I was doing that night, and nothing else happened that night. Now, go forward about a week. I'm standing out there during the day, and I'm trying to get a fire started, because I'm planning to cook out and sit out again. It's cooler out, it's just nice. The sky's nice, and just always prefer to be out. Probably a lot of you the same way when the weather's nice. I like to be sitting out. So it's daylight this time, and I'm standing out behind my place. And I was just kind of standing there, not doing anything, not thinking anything. I wasn't drinking anything or totally sober or straight. Just I got to throw that in there, because some of you will wonder. No drugs, no alcohol, none of that. Just standing there. And this white ball of, I don't know what it, ectoplasm, about as big as my hand, about that big. What did it look like? Like a little white puff of smoke, but it had some squiggly lines in it. White, more solid white. Had some kind of form to it. It just drifted up in front of me. It came from the side and drifted up about this far away from me. That's to say about 3 feet, and stopped right in front of me at about chest level. And I'm like trying to focus. I'm like, what the heck is this? I didn't think anything spooky at first, as usual. I'm like, what is that? I'm trying to figure it out. And I wasn't thinking ghost. I probably should have. I never jumped to that conclusion. Very rarely. I thought, well, I'm going to try. I thought it was maybe I don't know, something floating in the air. I reached out. The idea was I was going to actually grab it and pull it in to have a look at it, because I just thought it was some kind of matter floating in the air. When I reached out to grab it, it backed off a few feet, and then it went straight up real fast and out of sight into the sky. And that's when I realized what it was, because I reached out and it wouldn't let me touch it. As soon as I almost touched it, it backed off and it went pew, real fast, like unnaturally fast. Now that just went straight up. It backed off and went straight up, out of sight. At that point, I thought, yeah, this was probably a spirit. I told a few people about it. Now, flash forward to just a couple nights ago, and I'm sitting out back again with my dog, the basset hound. Not a very good watchdog, but I've been watching somebody else's dog who is a good watchdog, a very good watchdog, Raven, my friend's dog. I was watching it for about a week. Well, I'm back there with my dog and Raven. And again, I'm sitting by the fire. It's nighttime. It's about 10 or 11 o'clock at night. I'm just staring at the fire, chilling out. And I hear that woman, again, she's behind me. And she goes, hello, and in a friendly tone. And I turn around, and there's nobody there. This time the dog, Raven's growling at something behind me. So she picked up on it, and she's growling at it. And that's it. But I very clearly heard it was the same woman's voice. And she sounded like she's right behind me. And she just said hello. But that was it. So that's it. That's story 41. It's ongoing. If there's any more to it, I personally hope there's not. But if there is, there'll be story 42 or 41B, whatever you want to call it. But this is ongoing. This isn't. I've got more ghost stories, and they go back years. Some of them recent, some back years. This one's ongoing. And I haven't tried to communicate with it. I did pray. I take that back. When that white ball, whatever cloud came and halted right in front of me, and I reached out and it backed off and went straight up, and I did think that it was paranormal. I did pray. I prayed to God for protection, of course, and guidance, and that if it was some soul in need of help, that He would help it out and save it, have mercy, whatever, shine His holy light on it. I did pray to God on that one. With this, the young woman, presumes she sounds like a young woman. Who knows, though, really? I never felt threatened by it. Very friendly, playful tone of voice. But who knows what it is. So I have prayed for protection on that. So there you go. That's story 41, the backyard visitor, ongoing. All right. Thank you. Stay safe.